Liverpool 3, Brentford 0. 4 games have gone ahead to be played today, and we've seen 3 wins and 1 draw. And we are yet to show you how the table really stands. I think in the history of the Premier League, we've never had such a run before Man City goes into their game to play against Chelsea in West London at Stamford Bridge. We are having 3 teams that are really joint top. It shows you how huge, huge this title run is gonna be. Welcome to the Rokani Media Football. How are you guys and where you watching us from? Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're already watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Smash the like button, comment and share, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. For Liverpool, Mohamed Salah has gone ahead to bag in the brace in the 39th minute. It was an assist coming in from Darwin Núñez, and in the 62nd minute, it was a very good cut-back cross from the byline. That was Smiskas, the left back, who is obviously deputizing the injured Robertson and putting a very good sliding cut-back cross. And Mohamed Salah never needed a lot to do. It was very, 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 very calculative to him, and he just nodded the ball into the back of the net to make it 2-0. Then later, Diego Jota, again an assist from Smiskas outside the 18 box area. He went in with the bending effort into the back of the net to obviously take it to 3-0 by Liverpool. Whatever for Liverpool coming through and obviously win with some players that you would expect that are really so much important not to be part of the squad. For example, McAllister was suspended, was not supposed to be playing this game of football. So it shows you how this game was. Even Gravenberch was really out. And one will ask me, Rokani, if their team was so much depleted like that, how did they line up? Let me show you how Liverpool lined up on the night. Liverpool have gone ahead to join the party of going to where they deserve to be. When you look at the team of Liverpool, Alisson in goal, right back Trent Alexander-Arnold, who Real Madrid is tracking to see it that obviously goes ahead to go ahead and obviously replace Carvajal. Smiskas, left back, he has gone ahead to bag himself 3 assists today. Then Virgil van Dijk on the left side of the central defense, Joel Matip on the right side of the central defense. Another player that missed out onto this was Konate, if at all I'm not mistaken. He was not part of the action. I think it's because of injury. Then Endo is playing as a central defensive midfielder. He has gone ahead to get his first Premier League start for the side of Liverpool. That is Endo, and you know him very well. They signed him from, not Bayern Leverkusen. There is a team they signed, Stuttgart, right, from Germany. Cody Gakpo in the midfield 3. So Basilai obviously coming in through, meaning that this midfield lacked 2 players. That was Gravenberch and McAllister, but they managed to win the game. Mohamed Salah, right forward as usual, banging in a brace. Then Diego Jota was playing as a left forward. He got himself a goal. And Darwin Núñez led the line. And after missing out on a very clear-cut chance when they are playing Luton Town the previous weekend, he was going to hate to put himself in a position of really putting up an assist. And he's really having a very good go this season. Mohamed Salah is making records after records. And this guy is really trying to see to it that he takes on the mantle to obviously take the boot. The number of goals that Erling Haaland went ahead to score last season have gone ahead to obviously get him back to where he deserves to be. He wants to be one of those competing for the Golden Boot. And guess what? He has gone ahead to play 12 games. He has 10 goals and 4 assists in the Premier League. That is Mohamed Salah. When you look at Haaland, let's talk about Haaland a little bit. When you look at Haaland has 12 matches, 11 goals, right? He has gone ahead to play 11 because they are playing their 12th match. So he's having 11 goals and Mohamed Salah is having 10. And this race is obviously going to be very, very interesting as we talk about Ollie Watkins later, who has gone ahead to obviously coming through and really score again. And he is on fire. And in 12 Premier League games, he has 6 goals and 5 assists, you know. So Very many people are really joining the party for the trophy, and others are joining the party to see to it that things go on as planned for their side. But when you look at Liverpool, they had to win this one. They had to win this one. If at all, they had to make what we call a statement. Why? In a moment where one of the teams like Tottenham Hotspur dropped points yesterday, right? Liverpool had to do the needful and win like Arsenal did yesterday. They went ahead to obviously go past Tottenham Hotspur, and now Spurs is at 26 points. Liverpool is at 27, tied with Arsenal and Man City. Now, it is a very good gesture that as we clock to January, teams are trying to are setting up their pace and trying to take on their positions. And this is where I really pity the computer that came out and predicted that Spurs is going to be in the top 4. Guys, with the pressure coming up here, I don't see Spurs going in the top 4. Teams are coming to take their places, you know? So, after Spurs dropping points, Arsenal winning, Liverpool said we need to obviously win this one. And at Anfield, it's one of the most hostile atmospheres that you'll never want to go and play at, if at all you've ever gone ahead to play there. For me, I support Man United. Last season, we swallowed 7. Even those of Arsenal know it better, because in the first 30 minutes, they had gone ahead to score 2 goals through Martinelli and Gabriel Jesus. But Liverpool created very many chances. You know, Liverpool can attack you left, right, and center, and with a lot of intensity. You also, to win a game at Anfield, you need to be having a team that is really resilient. To show you that at Anfield, is really one of the places that you cannot easily go there and win. Ask Man City. When did Man City last get a win at Anfield? It's years. Even last season, when Liverpool was looking bad, Liverpool managed to factor out a result, and they got a winning goal from Mohamed Salah. It was 1-0. So it just shows you that it's hard to beat Liverpool at Anfield. So Brentford is one of those teams that could easily go there and obviously try to make it hard for Liverpool. But I don't know how they went ahead to get opened up. For Brentford, we all know that they play a low block and they hit you on the break. But today, I think their low block has not gone ahead to obviously act, because it has been really long to see to it that the team of Brentford has gone ahead to concede 3 goals. It has been really long, but it has gone ahead to come to happen at the stadium of Liverpool. And Liverpool is not a force to joke with, you know. He has gone ahead to rebuild that midfield that was really a problem for him last season, and he's obviously doing the best as a manager. So today, it has been really a very good game for Liverpool. They've gone ahead to win their game, and Mohamed Salah is yet creating history and rewriting it at the stadium of Anfield. This is why everyone who was really talking of selling Mohamed Salah this season at the end of the January transfer window, whereby £200 million were put on the table by the side of, is it Al Hilal in Saudi Arabia, it was just a joke, and Liverpool couldn't accept, because you are losing a player who has been matching a tally of 30 goals a season, you know, for the last 6-7 seasons at Liverpool. So you cannot just surrender such a player, you know, from yourself and gift him away. And that's what Liverpool went ahead to obviously not to do, and has gone ahead to obviously work miracles for them, because it's obviously looking good and better for the side of Liverpool. But they've gone ahead to close down very, very, very well. And before I take you to the table, I want to let you know that Mohamed Salah has been directly involved in 118 goals in 117 appearances for Liverpool at Anfield in the Premier League. This guy is insane, guys. He is insane. He is insane. And for Darwin Núñez, all 7 of Darwin Núñez's Premier League assists have come for Salah. Only the 3rd instance of a Premier League player to do that. So even Darwin Núñez is obviously doing great, trying to couple up with goals and obviously put in a shift where it is really needed. But before we go into how the table is obviously looking for the Premier League and who is topping what we call the top scorers and so on and so forth, let's go into what the day has been today. All right. Aston Villa today has gone ahead to beat Fulham by 3-1. Robinson with an own goal in the 27th minute. John McGinn with a very good shot outside the Tina's box area. It went to the back of the net. And guess what? The usual suspect, especially when you're playing at Villa Park, that is Ollie Watkins. He has gone ahead to make it 3. And Raul Jimenez has gone ahead to score, I think, his first goal for Fulham. And in like 40 games, he's gone ahead to score his first goal. And he went ahead to obviously look like that. So that is Aston Villa and how they've gone ahead to do. They've also gone ahead to win a 13th game in a row at their stadium. That is Aston Villa for you. For Brighton, they've gone ahead to obviously draw 1-1. That has been the result for Brighton. They've gone ahead to draw 1-1 for Brighton, and they've gone ahead to get a red card. But West Ham have gone ahead to beat Nottingham Forest by 3-2. Nottingham Forest, Elanga, former at Man United, has gone ahead to score a goal that put them ahead. But Awinyi was the first one to score the first goal. He started off the season on fire, but it looks like he had gone ahead to bunt off, but he's back on the score sheet. But for West Ham, Lucas Paqueta scored the first goal. Gerard Bowen leveled the game in the 65th minute, and Thomas Tuchel found them what we call a lead in the 88th minute, and it ended 3-2 in favor of that. So I think those are the 4 games that really took place, and now I think I have all what it takes to really bring you the Premier League table and how it's obviously looking as Man City is going into action with none other than Chelsea tonight. So the Premier League table is looking as follows. Man City is topping the Premier League table. With a game in hand, they're having 27 points. Even if they lose, unless they lose by like 3 goals, but even if they lose, they stay on top. If they win, they'll be 3 points on top, all ahead of Liverpool and Arsenal. Liverpool, 12 games, 27 points, a goal difference of 17. Arsenal has 27 points, a goal difference of 16, meaning that Man City has gone ahead to clip more clean sheets than this team, than any other team that is playing into this league. Then we are having Tottenham Hotspur, 12 games played, they're having 26 points. Aston Villa. Oh, sorry. Let's do this. Let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. I think this is how the table is going to look beautiful, and you guys are going to watch it very well. So we were at Man City, 27 points, Liverpool, 27 points, Arsenal, 27 points, joint top. That is it, joint top. 3 teams are really joint top. Then we are having we are having Tottenham Hotspur, 26 points. Tottenham is having 25. Aston Villa is having 20. Tottenham is having 26 points. Aston Villa is having 25. Manchester United is having 21 points. And they are into the 6th position now. So whoever doubted Man United, then you are really one of those people that don't really know exactly what you're talking about. I've always told people that, trust me, a team like Manchester United will get a very beautiful run sometime. Even if they're not playing well, they'll get time when they're obviously getting wins, like for fun, like in the last Premier League games. Not even the Premier League has gone ahead to win more games than Man United. Out of the previous 5 games, United have gone ahead to lose 1 and won 4. So such runs are really good, and you cannot hinder them from the side of a team that does the job like what Manchester United goes ahead to do. So I believe they're really going to get where they deserve to be, because right now, when you look at the 4th position, United is just 5 points, off the 5th spot. So with how things are really turning around, United is 6th. All they need is to do the needful and obviously get to where they deserve to be. Then Newcastle is 12th with 20 points. Brighton had a chance, by the way, to go to take United off because they have a better goal difference. For all they won today, they would have been at 21 points like Man United. Newcastle also lost yesterday. They would have gone ahead to be 23 points here. So things are really changing and the table is really taking its shape. As I told you that, this is the time that the table takes its shape. Then West Ham, 12 games, 17 points. Brentford 12 points, 16 points. Chelsea is having 11 games and they're having 15 points. And Chelsea manages to obviously beat, if they manage to beat Man City today, they will go to the 9th point. They will be having 18 points. So that's all about the Premier League table and that's its look. So as we head into the international break, it's obviously going to be one of the most interesting factors that most of you will want to listen at and obviously want to know what your teams are obviously doing and how they're obviously doing it in your capacity. So let's wait and see how that pans out. But I really believe it's going to be a highly contested game for Man City and Chelsea. So allow me show you something before we jet or we call it off, because you're going to watch the game of Manchester City and Chelsea. So how is Chelsea standing? Sanchez in goal. Reece James, right back. Cucurella is the left back. Thiago Silva on the right, on the left side of the central defense. Disasi playing on the right side of the central defense. Moise Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez in the double pivot. Carl Palmer, former at Manchester City, facing his former boss. That is Pep Guardiola on the right, attacking side of midfield. Pep Guardiola came out and told us the reason as to why they let him go was that he was really calling in for playing time and he couldn't guarantee to him, and Pochettino had gone ahead to guarantee it for him. Then Raheem Sterling is playing as a left forward or right attacking midfielder with a system of 4-2-3-1. Conor Gallagher, central attacking midfielder. Then Nicola Jackson is leading the line. Remember, he scored a hat-trick on Monday as they took on Monday. Which side were they taking on? As they took on, there is a team they were playing. That is Tottenham Hotspur. You know, the first loss that ended their unbeaten run. Then Ederson in goal for Manchester City. Kyle Walker playing as the right back for Manchester City. Vardiol playing as the left back. Akanji on the left side of the central defense. Diaz on the right side of the central defense. Then Bernardo Silva and Rodri, they are playing the double pivot. Julian Alvarez is playing as a central attack midfielder. Phil Foden, right attacking midfielder. Jeremy Doku, left attacking midfielder. And Erling Haaland is leading the line. Remember, he has 12 goals in 11 games. If he manages to score today, then he will go more goals ahead of Mohamed Salah. But the game is on. It has gone ahead to start. And Chelsea are really trying to build from the back. Man City is pressing as usual. But one thing you will obviously have to note is that don't play with anyone like Chelsea when it comes to playing big teams. We've seen it that their best performances have come when they are playing against big teams. When they are playing against teams that are not Man United, Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Tottenham Hotspur, they look like they lose it a little bit. They lose the grip. But every time they're really playing such teams, they are nowhere far off from the grip. So that is the side of Chelsea. And when you look at their bench, they're obviously having some good players that can come on and obviously take it to the next level, like Badiashile, very good left-sided centre-back. Mokalo Modric, you know him very well. He can come in through and obviously create magic, especially when it comes to really attacking from the left attacking side of the midfield. Noni Madueke, another one that can play off well on the right attacking side of the midfield. Then Ugwechuku, this is a midfielder. Ahmad Broja is back, another centre forward that can come in through and obviously take it from where Nicholas Jackson would have left it. Then Malo Gusto, a right back that can come in through if at all Reece James is not really performing very well. Petrovic, Ian Maatsen, who has gone ahead to refuse to sign a new contract at Chelsea. He believes he deserves more minutes at Chelsea and he doesn't see his future. And in a team where they don't have a central attacking midfielder, yet Ian Maatsen is good and the manager is not using him, then he's giving a right cause of his departure. Alex Matos, you know. We go to the bench of Man City. Calvin Phillips, Mateo Kovacic, Jack Grealish, Stefan Ortega, Matthias Nunes, Scott Carson, Oscar Bob, and Rico Lewis. And when you look at when you look at that of Manchester City, they look short of forwards. And when you look at the forward they're really having, I think it's only Jack Grealish. Others are really out. And I've gone ahead and told people that Man City needs to obviously strengthen their squad. You know, they need to add in more people onto that team, because I don't see Man City as it was last season, you know, because they had Riyad Mahrez, they had Ika Gundogan, right? Remember, they also had Raheem Sterling. They had Gabriel Jesus, who could offer them a variety of positions to play in, especially into that position. But right now, they are really short of players. Now, allow me leave you there, and I'm going to return with the match reaction of Chelsea versus Man City when the game really comes to an end. I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. The Muslims, Barakallahu Fikum. I'm out. Bye-bye.